Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Super Robot Wars J. And there's nothing in regards to secrets you need to do for this stage as well. By taking this route, you'll be able to get something later on. Well, there are some other prerequisites, but taking this route is the first prerequisite in order to gain the IWSP pack secret, striker pack secret. If you don't know what that is, we'll find out later in the game once we actually obtain that secret. No. So they're talking about the Nadisco and the Archangel. And exactly, that is exactly what's happening. So it's like Cagali, I don't know, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, is coming with us. And also, I suppose I'll spoil it here. She's gonna become a pilot for us soon. And I won't say what she's gonna pilot, but it's not anything too amazing. That's true as well. Yep. Sure did. Going to Mars, fighting off those aliens. Leaving Mars. What do you mean? D-Boy's totally trustworthy, Noel. I mean, just look at him. It's great. A good unit, anyway. Oh, those guys. Yeah, we don't know much about those guys yet. We just know that they're one of the guys that kept what the heck is kidnapped Tenia, Malua, and I don't remember the other one's name. Well, it's too bad. Well, what are they playing? Well. Yeah, that's true as well. Oh no. Zaft has caught up to us. Well, looks like we're gonna have to fight him. So edgy. The boy's so edgy. Huzzah, more fights. Anyway, we're going up against Zaft this time. These Zaft units aren't too tough at all, actually. There are units there that can fly, but I don't think they really do anything too special besides, you know, flying. There is a boss that will appear later on in the stage. But again, he isn't difficult at all either. Although he does have dialogue with some of the pilots here. He has dialogue with Edgy, Toya, and Kira, I believe. Maybe more. I only remember the dialogue with Edgy. And that's about it. Another interesting thing that I found out about when I was playing OE a while back. I'm not playing it much anymore. But Edgy's the Laserner's calf missiles. It's one of its strongest attacks in this game. But in OE, it's its weakest attack, which I find kind of interesting. I guess they decided that it wasn't as strong as it was, or maybe for balancing purposes in this game they made it a lot stronger. I don't know. This stage overall is very simple. It's just one of your basic go and attack the go and destroy all the enemies sort of missions. There are mission objectives that are more varied later down the line. Later down the line. But for the most part, most of the missions will consist of you having to destroy all enemies or a very specific enemy. So in terms of mission variety, there isn't too much, but it is there. I don't remember all of the mission variety though. Well, all the different types of missions. I know during this route we do come across a few. Well, one that I can remember at least. Now, the boss is a modified version of that thing. In case you're wondering. We'll see it later down. I keep saying that phrase, but we'll see it later on in the stage. Oh. Looks like Kaguli wants to ride that other Sky Grasper. But she's not going to in this stage. You know, I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do after I beat this game in terms of my own playthroughs. And what's kind of interesting is some of the support pilots, and by those support pilots I mean pilots that aren't like the main character in a series, do have dialogue for some of the bosses. And I kind of want to see what all of them are. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm also kind of interested in playing through the game again. Maybe to give characters that I would have otherwise never, you know, used. And I actually use them. Because there are some units that I probably won't be using at all during this playthrough. Maybe on the stage I get them if they, you know, become an ally during this stage, but yeah, I know there are a few that I'm going to stop using, like the what is it, like the Boldy and the, what's the other one called? I forgot what the other one was called, but yeah, I'll probably stop using them eventually, because what I want to do is I want to show I want to use, in this playthrough, I want to use units from a lot of different series, so I don't just want to stick with one series. Just for variety purposes. Yeah, for the purposes of variety. But anyway, we're getting attacked by the Desert Wolf. What's he called? Desert Tiger? Don't remember. But anyway, he's gonna try to attack us. But a support unit, I'll call them here. I need another name for those support pilots. But yeah, the support units like the Blue Earth there. I'll probably keep the Blue Earth simply because it can heal and resupply. So I'll probably use that more than the other support units. But maybe eventually I'll probably stop using them all together. But I don't know, we'll see what happens as we go through the game. In my original playthrough of the game, I didn't even know that putting your unit in a warship will actually like recover their energy and HP. So I guess that's one of the reasons why I never used them in my original playthrough. That, and because I was afraid they would get shot down. But unless you just like throw them into the middle of a bunch of enemies, they really shouldn't go down. But because of because of the way the AI works in this game, the enemies will go for the units that have the lowest accuracy. Not lowest accuracy, lowest evade, so they can actually hit them. And that's not always the best thing that the AI can do. But that's what there are exceptions, of course, but that's, for the most part, that's what they'll do. Now, an interesting thing. Well, I said that really weird. But an interesting thing about the healing and recovering energy mechanic is that, well, for healing at least, originally it didn't in the first few Super Robot Wars games that came out. They didn't give you any experience at all. I know that was true for Super Robot Wars 2. And that was pretty much it. You couldn't... So, like, your healers can do much damage, but they couldn't level up either. So, I think that's why, they now get quite a bit of experience when they actually do heal somebody for a lot. Or for the max amount they can heal. It's so that they can actually keep up with the units actually, you know, attacking. But yeah, as you can see right here, they're all going for the Archangel because it's the one that they can actually hit. Even though maybe going for the Sky Grasper might be a better option for them because the Sky Grasper can't take too many hits. There goes that. Although I'm really looking to get started on the Alpha series. I was thinking of just starting Alpha just to get to know it, you know, just to get to know the game. But I'm gonna save that for when I actually, you know, start recording the Alpha series. Because I know I know Alpha 3 is pretty good. So I wonder how the others compare to the games I've played. I know Alpha Gaiden was pretty good, but I never really played the original Alpha or Alpha 2. I never played any of the Alpha games extensively besides Alpha Gaiden, because that one's in English. One of the main issues that I really have is deciding what to record at a particular time. Because, as you know already, I have a bunch of footage for this, and well, actually now I also have a bunch of footage for Z now. And there are times where I want to record, but I can't really record this too much because of hard drive space, and I can record Z because it doesn't use the recording software I use doesn't actually use too much hard drive space. And well, I have two different hard drives for recordings. Z and this one are on two separate hard drives. And you know, sometimes when I don't feel like playing these, I wonder what can I, you know, else can I record so I can have so I can be ahead of schedule. Well, not have a schedule, so I have a backlog. And right now I'm recording a RPG, but I wonder if sometimes I wonder if I really want to start. Do I really want to commentate over this game? And when I think of games I do want to commentate, nothing really comes to mind, really. Because a lot of the games that I originally started this YouTube channel for, I did. Well, this is one of them. But like the Star Force series was one I really wanted to do, and I did get through them eventually. the Nazem 11 games I wanted to do, and I did. I did all the ones I could. And then I just become sort of like, kind of stuck in a way, because I'm not sure what to record. I mean, I'll figure it out. I just need to find a game that I really want to play and record. Because sometimes there's a game I really want to play, but I don't feel like recording. So usually now, what my process is now is to have a few recording sessions with a game, and if it turns out I'm really having fun with it and really enjoying going through the game, and that's when I'll decide to actually do that as a series on my channel. And right now there's one game I'm playing through that I've been enjoying quite a bit. And it's gonna be a few more sessions before I'm actually done with that game, but if I continue with it, I should be done with it long before I'm done with this. Weird and wonderful pilot. Looks like this guy really likes to fight. Let's go back to the game here. But I'm sure I'll figure something out. He's not dead yet. Waltfeld, so that's what this guy's name is. And I discussed this issue with me before in regards to finding what to record, because for a while I was lost because I wasn't sure what I really wanted to do. And that's when I started Z2 and Fate Extra, because Fate Extra I did on partially on a whim. I forget what, there was a game else I did on a whim too that I found that I really enjoyed. Right? I don't remember. Because I've started so many games and never finished them on the channel, mainly because of that issue I was explaining earlier. I started recording them, but then found out later that really, I didn't really feel like recording them all the time. And enjoying a game is a huge part of, you know, actually wanting to commentate over it. Well, that's not true. Well, no, that's true. But there's wanting to record a game, and there's a difference between wanting to play a game and wanting to record a game. Because sometimes I just want to play a game and I don't want to record it at all. That's what I really wanted to say. But what I said before, it's a little bit confusing. What happened with the games that I started but never finished was that I wanted to play them more than I wanted to record them, or commentate over them, I should say. And really, well, the problem with those games was that at the time, I didn't really have much of a way to really commentate over things professionally, and that really prevented me from wanting to commentate over those games, which is why I never really finished any of them. But anyway, let's get back to the game here. So it looks like we're running out of supplies, and we're going to stop in some sort of town, I guess, a city. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I mean, I feel like people would be sort of concerned about a warship, you know, just being there. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I suppose. A doner kebab. It's been a while since I've had a kebab, actually. I think the last one I had it when I was really young. I mean, it was alright from what I remember correctly. But, just never had too many chances to really, you know, get one. You know, I don't know what yogurt sauce is. I'm not really a connoisseur. So talk to me about food. I'm just like I just eat it. And that's pretty much me. I mean, I can taste when things are a bit different. But if you're asking me what exactly is different or what ingredient is this, that's when I'm lost. Well, you know, I can guess the basic stuff, but more like if you're asking me like a specific spice or anything like that, then yeah, have fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you that answer because I don't know. Looks like we're getting attacked though. Getting back to the action here. A mansion. The desert tiger, not desert wolf. Alright. Oh, well, that's too bad. What are your sick hobbies? We'll try. That's all we can do really, is try. I suppose that's how it's gonna work, I guess. I mean, ending things peacefully isn't really much of a possibility when things don't, you know, people don't want to end things peacefully. Well, we don't really like working for the Earth Federation, but that's like the only... I suppose that's the only real big military that has more of our interests aligned. Not too many of our interests are aligned, but more than Zaft, I guess. Well, Zaft really wants to just kill naturals, so that's really preventing us from doing anything with Zaft, now that I think about it. So that's like the only reason why we can be with the Earth Federation for right now, is because they don't really discriminate too much. As long as they just have things fighting for them, that's all they really care about, to be honest. But you know, I don't really like the Earth Federation that much. Hey, look, it's Dagger. I wonder what's gonna happen. Anyway, this is the end of this episode, so I'll see you guys again next time, whenever that is. Bye.